Welcome to Baldur's Gate 3. I am Sammy. This is Sammy. You are Sammy. We are all Sammy. And today we are in the Underdark. Previously on the stream, if you missed it yesterday, we went back up to the surface. We met with the Gith Yankee who were hanging out over there. Can I make them not growl at me? We were hanging out with the Gith Yankee. It seems as though Lae'zel is not impressed with them, so I decided we are going back to the Underdark. Screw that little side quest. Perhaps I should have held off until much, much later. But for now, she seems to be on our side, and she's good with going to the Kesh, I think is what it was called. But she also doesn't trust them. So we went back to the Underdark and we found a mushroom kingdom, a city of people who are part of a fungal hive mind where they still have some amount of individuality, but they are mostly controlled by a fungus queen. And then we found another sovereign, Glut, who is hanging out with us, and he has asked us to go here, where the Sovereign Queen also asked us to go. So 2 quests are over here, but there's this missing dwarf. And so what I've been thinking about since last stream is, should I cut northwards, force Glut to go with us, and then if there happens to be some kind of combat encounter, I've got 1 extra combatant with me. And I can just be like, I'm lost. I didn't know that this shining gold thing that was down here was where you wanted me to go. I'm completely ignorant. I've thought about getting into politics, if you can't tell. Anyway, that's what I'm thinking about. But if you have experience with this game and you have tried to do what I am thinking about doing and it went poorly, this is the time to warn me off. So I'm going to turn northwards, and we're going to take Glut this way. Oh, I also forgot on the previously on, we found a, can't remember what they're called. Mind Flayer. We found a Mind Flayer. God, could you imagine me being on the city council? The Mind Flayer has been separated from their particular hive mind, but they told me that if I can find the wizard who hangs out here, they have some mushrooms that they can give to me. But I'm scared to go back here because we got a booby-trap here, we got a booby-trap here, and then you can't see it on the mini-map because I didn't get very far, but there's booby-traps inside of here too, and I don't know how to deal with that. So, we're going to go towards the missing dwarf and hope that he's still alive, and then we'll deal with the other thing. What? Oh, I see it now. See, I thought they were a pair of brass balls, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, there is a deep hole. Booby traps. I have a dirty mind, apparently, because I thought you were talking about something else. But I think I know what you are talking about, and I see all those mushrooms up there. So what we're going to do... So we're going to split Shadowheart off, and she's going to take point. Uh-oh. Okay. Something else just happened. Okay. So we found a spot. Alright, this sucks. Okay. Don't... Oh. I am so incredibly nervous for what I'm about to do. So let's go ahead and quick save now. When this game first came out, one of the most famous clips that I saw was this particular section where somebody is being super careful, and then they take one wrong step and have a total party wipe, plus they killed the dude they were trying to rescue. And so I think about that frequently, where I'm like, man, this game is a lot of fun, but sometimes it's a little cheap, and I guess I can see why people enjoy that, especially if they are used to a bit of a sadistic DM in real life. Okay, so let's...
Stop!
You recognize the name. Bibberbang, a mushroom that releases dangerous spores. Highly flammable.
Okay, so Shadowheart is very different from Sammy, and what I have noticed is she is a little bit on the mean side on occasion, and so I'm kind of leaning towards, surely you can navigate around some fungi, can't you? But, damn it, I am psychically linked and controlling her brain, so I'm gonna say this is quite a predicament you've landed yourself in.
I know that. Scroll. Escape. My bag, please. I've dropped it somewhere.
Okay, so we gotta find his bag. Hold tight, I'll find your bag.
Thank you.
Now, what I'm thinking of doing is going into turn-based mode, because then it's only me versus the environment. There are no mulligans. If I mess this up, then I mess it up. I don't think she has any ice-based spells, so I can't really freeze anything, and I don't even know if that would work. I don't know if it would react to the concussive force of like an ice-based spell and then explode and kill everybody. So what I'm thinking about trying to do is attempting to navigate this place, but I'm looking for his bag before I actually get started. I know, my dude, but I haven't seen it. It's a rotting basket. Can I was hoping I could get it labeled on the screen, but it looks as though I have not seen it. Alright, let's start carefully moving. And now, do we see the bag? Like, I keep hoping that if I get in range, like visual range, it'll tell me, because I've got to make a commitment. Am I going left or am I going right? Which way do I gotta go? And then also, I'm thinking about the issue of throwing. Can I throw something above the mushrooms, or will I throw it through them and explode everything? So let's quick save. All right, in my turn. Probably should be dashing. Okay. So that wants to explode. I think a lot of things are going to want to explode. Let's go ahead and dash. I'm not scared. I'm going to go all the way over here.
That might be worth it.
Very. I'm not worried about it right now. What I'm going to do right now, if I can get this dwarf free, is I am going to get him out of here, then come back, blow up all of the mushrooms, and then collect anything that was risky to find. It's good to have a plan. Alright, let's see if I ruined everything. Okay, So I get like one turn of them sizzling at me. So we can kind of run around and look for this bag, wherever the heck it is. Let's go ahead and dash again, because I am dashing. And now that I know I have like a full turn before they explode, I'm not really gonna worry about them. Lulf's candle, and lots of them. Nope. Cup of oil, candles, Lulf's candle, Lulf's. Man, I was really hoping. I guess I can grab. Oh. Ooh! Okay, let's really take a look at this. So clearly, I went the wrong way. Just trying to see from up above if there was any hint as to where I should be going. Dude, where did you lose your freaking bag? Alright, well, let's dash again. And we're gonna dash all the way over here. I'm much too fragile for... Oh no! Did it happen? I think it happened. I think I failed. Dang it. Okay. Load. Did I get too close? Or did I, you know, pass by one that had already triggered and therefore it was gonna fire anyway? I don't know, but I do know that going off the way I went was clearly not the correct direction. And if the bag is not the other way, then I'm genuinely confused. I'm just taking a quick look just to make sure that he wasn't like a jerk. I'm looking for this dwarf's bag. And I don't know if I have missed it or not. That's my issue. So, let's dash. And we're gonna dash over here and see if that triggers poison. And I'm looking around here for the dude's bag. I've already checked in the other direction and didn't see it, and if it is behind him, ooh boy, am I gonna be mad at him. Alright, well, let's just see what happens. Okay. That was awesome. This sucks. This sucks so hard. This sucks so hard. And now he's dead. Damn it! Oh my gosh. All right. I need to look this up. I want to be a damn hero. I'm so angry. I'm so angry. Oh, man. Okay. Now where the hell am I gonna find his bag? So I'm trying to look it up to see if there is anything that tells me about actually finding it, because if it's a rare drop, or a random drop rather, no thank you, I don't like that. I don't like that. Near him during find, oh my god, I'm so angry. I'm so angry. Let me see. Oh my gosh. It's right where I'm scared of it being.
Stop! Stop! Bibber bang!
Bigger bang. Yep, bibber bang.
A mushroom that releases dangerous spores.
I know.
We're gonna probably do the same thing. Hold tight, I'll find your bag.
Thank you.
Now, according to the internet, I gotta go like right into where it exploded on me. Oops. Let's turn base this thing. And perhaps I'm getting too close somehow. I'm gonna see if I need to go like right in the middle.
Bad idea.
Please don't fire. Right in the middle. And pick this up. Oh my god. Can I throw? No. Okay, so I found it. Let's see what happens. I would have to go back to camp to do this, but I was thinking about returning to camp, getting Gale to give me that scroll of Misty Step, and then using it as the guide that I just read says. They're like, why are you even trying to walk through all this stuff? Just Misty Step. And I'm like, I don't have Misty Step. Nobody has. Wait, do I? I would be so embarrassed if one of these is Misty Step. Doesn't look like it. And I don't think Will has it either. But let's... That sucks. Okay, my dude. I do not know if throwing this at him is gonna trigger it. But I'm gonna try throwing Balin's pack. Let's see what happens.
Let's see.
Did he seriously get hurt by his own bag? Is he gonna fight me now? Well, let's see what happens. Because I can survive these things exploding. He cannot. Okay.
Oh, I'm all right.
But if I leave now, are you gonna explode? I think I'm gonna end the turn and I'll try to see what he does. Cool. Okay.
I can finally breathe.
I'm gonna try to do the same, my dude. I'm gonna try to get the hell out of here. Ooh, man, I hope this does not explode on me again. Mostly because I hope it doesn't kill him by exploding. So we're gonna take a timid step forward and end the turn so we can dash on the next one. He is just gonna wait for me to get over there. Oh, that makes me angry. Dude, get, like, over the bridge. At least. Wish us luck. I'm also going to try to talk to him. And you know, oh my gosh, I almost killed him. He was at 3 out of... Ooh, can I heal? Just hit him with a level 1 heal. You know, just to make sure that, like, if this explodes, he survives.
Ah, right. As, what were you saying?
I met Dareth. She's waiting for you.
Dareth, I must need to go. For you. Your trouble. Ta.
Well, I'm glad to have gotten that. But now we gotta see if this explodes. And I'm also pretty sure that I have maxed out on inspiration now. So anything else that I do will likely be no good for me. Okay, he got away. Good. The environment did not explode. So let's just move up here and then we can exit turn-based mode. Because now that that is over, let's go ahead. Oh, yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I don't know if it's going to damage any of the stuff in the environment because there's this over here. What is it? The noble stock? I have no idea if... Maybe I should save. Okay. I want to watch that noble stock. What happens if I blow all of this up? Something got injured. Oh, it's just the mushrooms themselves. Because they have hit points. They need hit points in order to know when to trigger or not. Now, let's see. I think the noble stock got destroyed. So it may be a bad idea to do that. Okay, that was the only question I had. I'm going to return here if necessary, hopefully with someone who has Misty Step. Because that seems to be the only way to do this. Like, zip inside, trigger them, pick up what you need, zip away the next turn, let them explode, but you're safe. You didn't get exploded. That's fine. Nobody has asked for noble stock, so I'm not worried about collecting it yet, if that makes sense. Just curious if it was destructible. And it is. Okay. Now I heard some of my party talking about some kind of large creature causing some scratch marks. We are in an area where we need to...
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Whoops. There we go. No, go to Sammy. There we go. Okay. There is something for, I believe it's for the engine in Karath's heart, maybe? Is that what this is for? No, it's for the masterwork weapon. I picked up blueprints that called for it, and I don't remember how else I was supposed to deal with that. Okay. You are to fire off one of these.
All right. What now?
Interesting. I thought they were going to explode. I mean, they've dropped poison gas, but I definitely thought that was going to be a bigger to-do. There's that noise of whatever creature it is that they keep talking about. Alright. I don't love hearing that, is what I'm really truly saying. But I'm gonna take a look to see if there is a non-mushroom covered path. You know what I'm saying? Now here's an interesting thing. It gives off the aroma, but I don't need to be tricking any myconids, so I don't think I'm going to grab it. Okay. I definitely hear something. Let's get a quick cheeky save. Just going. It sounds so close. That one sounded right next to my ear, and I'm kind of surprised that I didn't jump, because that really kind of freaked me out momentarily. Okay. I don't know what this creature is. I hope that it's friendly.
Something over there.
But if it's not friendly, then, you know, I've got extra backup. Come on, let me have the chest. Let me open this box. Ugh. Okay, let's kind of go like that? No? That? Sometimes you have to dance. Ah! You have to dance around it. Okay, we'll take the gold, we'll take the heroism, we'll take the malachite. Obviously, we're not taking the rotten carrot. Although, I mean, we could be throwing the rotten food at people. And I think that forces them to ingest it. Okay. Alright. Something has... There it is. A hook horror has seen us. So let's start positioning our troops. Oh. There's a lot of stuff over here. What did I walk into? He's not temporarily angry at me. He appears to always be angry at me. Yeah, we'll do what I normally do. Good. Can't get there, so let's go ahead and dash. Yeah. Indeed. Except maybe your life if he decides to, you know, push. But I could always try to... No, I can't. I used my bonus action already. I cannot push. We'll get Shadowheart up here. I think because it's 2d10, I've got to kind of stick with Firebolt, unless it's less than 50% chance of hitting. And then it's Sacred Flame, 2d8. Still pretty good. Plus, he might not like radiant damage, being a hook horror. Horror.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
Yeah, baby.
No surrender.
She's my girlfriend. She's the one that I'm trying to court. Nice, and a Bane on top of that. I am good with that. Excellent. Good call, Blazin'. As you are watching the stream, you are earning beard hairs, and you can spend those beard hairs on things like making me take a sip of water. So I'm going to do that. I'm also going to have to look into like multi-streaming or whatever that is, because what do I do with like YouTube or TikTok where they don't earn beard hairs? I'll be bragging about beard hairs and they'll be like, what is that? What are those words? They mean nothing. I'm not going to fly into a rage yet. I want to see how this turn goes. Let's take a look at your actions. Animate spores. Release spores at a corpse to animate it as a spore servant under your control. That's a very dope thing. And then multi-attack or fist. Obviously multi-attack seems to be the best. But we're going to dash so we can try to close the gap. Alright, time to see what they got. Oh, I hope he doesn't push me off the ledge. Interesting. Interesting. They hit fairly hard. I don't know who saved and who didn't. Alright, well, things have gotten scary. Okay, he is prone and has wrath. She is hypnotized and prone. She is hypnotized. Or he is hypnotized. Sorry, what about you? Karlach. You have taken a beating. Okay, and then you're just prone. So it appears that Sammy is still up and ready to go. It might be time to try a stunning strike. I've never done one before. I just want to see. Excellent. Alright, so he's stunned, then a regular attack. And then because he's stunned, I don't need to, like, make him prone or anything. Although I could push. I could push him away from me. Let's try. Fantastic. Okay. Let's get away from the edge of the cliff and move over here. I feel pretty good about that. I don't like this guy. I don't know who he is, but man, he's murdering my dude. Okay. Multi-attack. What? That's a stupid attack. They must be prone. Alright. Dang. Okay. Don't know what is going on with... Okay, still hypnotized for one more turn. I could try to help them, but I really think I've got to try to take down these dudes. Okay. I've got 3 points of ki left, so let's do another stunning strike and hope it works. It didn't work, but I am going to just do a regular punch. That worked. And now let's try to make him prone so that my dude curses. That's okay. That's okay.
I got this.
Yeah, you do. Let's fly into a rage. I think that halves the damage that is done to her. Ooh. That sucks. I don't like it when the wild magic hurts my own friends, but it'll happen. It'll happen on occasion. One more. Let's get him. Excellent. Okay, one is down, and we should be able to make it rise from the dead.
Talk to me.
I need you to do a level 3 cure wounds on... It provokes an attack of opportunity from whom? They can reach that far? Oh, that sucks. Alright, well... Let's... I don't need to do that! Let's do... Sacred Flame. Good. Then... Let's grab... Just a level... 2. Just to keep Sovereign Glut going. I'm probably gonna have to go back to camp. That's how it feels. I get done with a single combat encounter and I'm like, well, time to go back to camp. Now how do I navigate getting up here? Okay. One day I'm gonna be good at this game and you're all gonna be like, man, he's so good at this. That's gonna be awesome. Okay, I don't feel comfortable having her get right up in his face, because even if he's a magic user, what if he accidentally pushed me off the ledge and killed a character? And I hate when my characters die. Yeah, I'm gonna have her stay there. Counterspell, please. Okay, a misty step, you say? Can't get there on foot. Unless I can get here on foot. Why do I have disadvantage on an attack? Oh well, whatever. That's fine, he is threatened, and that's the important thing. We want to make sure that they can't get away. He has taken damage, so we can use Toll the Dead for 2d12. I'm good with that. I don't know who this guy is, but he seems to have beef with me, and that's enough. That's enough reason for me to want to get in here and punch him in the face. Okay, man. Last chance. I wish I could speak, but it doesn't let me, so I'm just gonna punch him. Good. Alright, let's see who this person was. Scattered notes are scrawled by a chaotic hand. Protector, guardian of the adamantine forge. From magma rose, only in magma destroyed. Hot hammer! Hot hammer! Where? A small map is drawn underneath, marked by numerous X's. The following words are scratched beneath it. Door knows. Okay, so he...
Adamantine forge hidden deep in the Underdark. The stuff of legends.
Yeah, we're gonna look for...
It's guarded by a protector of some sort. Something weak to this hot hammer.
We're gonna look for it, don't worry, guys. Okay, let's send these to Gale. I'm gonna pick up the ice crystal. I don't need... I'm not picking up more weapons. I can always do an improvised weapon and just pick up a rock from the ground. I don't know why. I always have it in my head that I need to be picking up improvised weapons that fall on the ground. Okay, let's check this dude's camp real fast. Susar Bloom. What is that? Okay, there's another horror up there.
Flowers. What is this feeling?
An anti-magic field. That is interesting. Does anybody want these flowers? I don't know. I don't remember anybody saying they needed flowers. Okay. Good. There's the tattered scroll. An unfinished conjuration scroll marred by teeth marks and dried slobber. A few words emerge from the muddle. Skaven Ixen Svelg. Magma! Magma, magma, magma! Magma! I think this guy was right in the head by the time we met. Clearly, he was someone who knew what was going on. And anything from these books doesn't appear as such. Excuse me. Yeah. He went crazy because he could never touch. It was a look no touch situation. Let's get in another fight. Alright, Will, I don't know what an anti-magic field is. Oh, that sucks. I also don't know how I'm going to navigate this very narrow space. I'm glad that I saved, because we might lose Will immediately. Let's hit him with an actually powerful spell. Okay, fine. Good. Actually powerful spell, that's what we're doing. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, Will, don't die. I am out of key, so I can't get right up in his face unless I dash. And then I don't know if that takes away my second attack. So let's just get... Yeah, I can either punch twice or dash. I don't think I can do both. Yeah. But I can't... Never mind. I thought I had a bonus unarmed strike, but I think I have to punch them to get the free unarmed strike. Do we have any more? Okay, I don't see him. I don't see anyone else entering initiative. I think we are safe. And I doubt he's gonna survive this next round of battle. Good. Let's hit... Yeah, it's gonna have to be Karlach. Nope, I don't know where Karlach is. Ha! There she is. Yeah. Excellent.
This is gonna feel good.
I hope so, lady. Oh man, I hope you're able to put a crossbow bolt right in his head. Okay, that's one. Do it again. There we go. That's what I likes to see. And then he's just along for the ride. He's here too. Okay, Will, toll the dead, please. It's fine, that's fine. I'm sure Sammy can finish the job. 2. I missed. 1 hit point left. Let's see if he kills any of us with that 1 hit point left. He could! Did he kill Sammy? Was that the end of Sammy? Where is he? Nope, there he is. I was genuinely afraid. Okay. So that's what an anti-magic field does. Dang it. Okay.
It's go time.
Get in there and hit him. Oh, it's like, I can't believe I missed! I have What's going on? Why did you guys get hurt? What is happening? Am I still hurting? Okay. Doesn't look like I'm still hurting. I'm gonna pick up another bloom. I'm gonna put both of those into my cache. But first, let's go ahead and pick this guy up.
I've got the plans and the Sousa bark. Now I need somewhere to craft it all. The forge at the blacksmith's house should do.
So I can always return to the surface and deal with that. Awesome. Less awesome. Don't love it when I accidentally run into bad guys. But they haven't been, like, working together. They've been isolated. He might call for backup, but I think I've killed all the people who could have backed him up, and no one has responded. Alright, let's get as close as we can. And maybe a cheeky little healing potion. Or a suspicious poison? There.
Watch this.
I'm watching. You're my favorite.
Aye, aye.
Okay. That sounded like someone over here, but I don't think it was. I'm also looking up here to see if I'm going to be surprised by anyone. Someone just kind of hanging out. Ooh, I hate missing. Ooh, I hate missing. At least I didn't miss twice.
Can't give up.
Alright, let's go ahead and move you here. And she's doing really well with this sacred flame. I don't think he likes it. It's not doing any other damage, but it might, I don't know, maybe it's giving him something? I don't know. I don't know enough. I'm gonna stop speculating as to what could be happening. We just want to keep him standing until we deal with his quest line. Then we're going to end there and allow him to keep moving. Awesome. Less awesome. Toll the dead. End your turn and punch him in the face! Punch him in the face!
My turn.
Alright. It is your turn. Hit him with your axe. Right in the face. Do it again. Another one in the face. That's why I likes to see. That's why I bring her around. Okay. So we found a teleport spot, so we can always return here fairly quickly if we need to. I am just kind of looking around to make sure there's no treasure that we're missing. There are those explodey mushrooms that I didn't want to see. So I'm probably gonna teleport. I'm gonna fast travel. But before I fast travel, I want to take a nap, get my spell slots back, and just, you know, put away these blooms that are hurting me. Oh! Look at that! He'll hang out in my camp!
It is time. We take death to the Dwarka.
I don't know why I would have to invite him to my party. He's already in my party. He's a guest. Unless by being here, I have ruined that. That's the button. I remember the button. We are looking for those blooms. It's not that. It's not those. No. I'm hoping it's shiny in my inventory. Somewhere over here. That's it. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so that removed a curse, and I am happy with that. Oh, goodness. Every time it's nighttime and it's time to sleep, I'm always like, what's going to happen? Is someone going to try to talk to me? Is there going to be another event? Let's go ahead and invite him to the party. There. Why didn't he rest? What a dum-dum. All of us were napping and sleeping all night and getting our hit points back, and he just walked around the camp. Some people's children. Some people's spores. That's what I have to say about that. Okay, taking a quick glance at the map. We just need to get over there. I think... Okay. Could be. I am. Oh my gosh, I'm such a night owl. I stay up way too late all the time. And I know that I'm staying up too late and that I should be going to bed earlier. But I'm like, I'm not tired yet. I don't want to go to bed. I don't want to just sit there and lay in bed and watch YouTube or something. I also like the quiet. I like that there's just no one around at night. I just have my silence and my peace. But I'm not recovering hit points when I stay up too late. There, I brought it back. I brought it back. Okay. Take his gold. I don't need to keep collecting toxins. I mean, good on you for going to bed early. That's dope. I should go to bed early.
The camp looks abandoned.
I don't think it is. But which camp is he talking about? I'm gonna go to the left. Maybe he's talking about something over here? No? That will be exciting. Good on you. That couldn't possibly be the abandoned camp he was talking about. take his gold. And we'll take his fish. I'll take his fish.
Corpses. These creatures did battle with Dwergar.
Come on, what's the other thing? Oh, that's what it was. It was a mushroom. I don't want to carry around their flesh. I don't know if that would be the best way to become friends with the mushroom people. And I imagine that what they do with their enemies is just turn them into mushroom people. They're like, we don't get along with you anymore? Then you get to be one of us. Alright, I don't think I ever found a camp. But I do want to take what appears to be the high road if I have to go into a combat encounter. And I do have to go into a combat encounter. I do know where I am, kind of.
I smell a trap.
Where? Where do you smell that trap? I don't see it. Why would you say that?
What?
Okay.
Got someone sneaking up on us.
Never mind. Hold... I mean, I've come here to fight. Do I want to talk to him first? Find out some information? I'm gonna fight him.
You got a bloody rot flower for company? Must have let it get in your head. My axe will fix that in no time.
Never mind. We're gonna fight anyway. Okay, Will, you can see this dude. Why not? Nah, I'll go the free route. Let's hit him with both of those. I love it when they're, you know, I mean, they're at the same level as me. They might be able to kill me, but for now, they don't have a lot of hit points, and I should be able to take them out. I'm not so worried. That was rad. Okay. I'm not so worried about Guck or whatever his name was. Interesting. Like the mushroom sovereign can fend for himself.
I'll strike you down.
Yeah, let's be lucky about it. Hit him again. And let's do it a third time. Why not? I love that sound. We'll come back and loot his corpse later. Come on. Yeah, I think I gotta keep moving up and trying to stay close to the boss.
I smell blood.
Let's have you get right up in his face so you're out of the fire. Fly into a rage, so if you do damage to someone nearby, you do it to him and not your allies. That's something I need to remember. Until the end of your rage, my weapon deals additional force damage, I think. That's what it said. Let's find out. Okay. Then we'll use this just to get down. Just to get down here. Oh. I thought that was someone I could fight. Clearly it was not. Okay, this guy. Dang it. There. That guy. The reanimated corpse. That's who I'm gonna shoot. Yep, that'll be it. That'll be it for that. What a jerk! All these peoples. Ooh. See, I remember what happens. So I am tempted to start bringing some of these corpses back to life to get us to fight. But I do know at the end of this, there's going to be another fight. I'm going to have to fight someone else. And I'm worried that the corpses are going to add an unwanted hitch in my plan. But whatever.
Silence. I am breathing life.
Good.
Ready.
Let's send you after Sammy.
Moving.
I don't think she can see the dude. Yeah, I don't have any movement left, so I can't hit him with either of those. I'm thinking quick level 1. At most, we'll get 7 back. He won't go back to full, but he's, you know, he's pretty up there. So I'm good with that. But she can't see anyone else, so yeah, we're stuck with it. What kind of actions do you have? Looks as though you cannot cast spells as an undead. And he does not carry a crossbow. Alright, I had it in my head that he was going to be much more useful than this. Why can you not get there? Okay. Not enough movement. Why can't... There. These zombies are so picky. I'm not gonna dash. Excellent. This is kind of what I was hoping for. Like, particularly, I'm hoping that they kill my reanimated corpse, because I don't think you can reanimate a reanimated corpse. My evidence for that is flimsy at best.
Making my move.
Let's see. I kind of hate that he has to see some of these people. That's okay, whatever. I hate it when they save. Excellent. I am glad I did not use my spell slots. Because I genuinely was worried that that spell was going to kill me. Alright, this boss guy has nothing on me. And he's half dead. But so is Will, so I don't want to get too confident about all that. Sco indeed. Let's kill a reanimated corpse right in the back of the head. One more right to the back of the skull. Holy crap. I am shocked that he survived that. We'll see if we can do damage with a shove. No. Okay. We did our best. There's a giant dwarf running around. You know, because he enlarged. I don't want you to move there. I want you to punch there. Yeah, punch right there. I'm fine with all of that. Glad she is focused. Okay, he's the guy who's still alive. Let's hit him with Sacred Flames, because they're the thing that I can actually hit him with. And I need to get her closer to the fight. Yeah. Yep, that was fine. All of that was fine. Everything is fine. Everything's golden and fine, and I want her right up in the fight. In case this dude tries to run away, then I get 2 attacks of opportunity on him. Okay, now for my reanimated corpse. Do you get 2 attacks? Looks like you do. That's what I likes to see. Nope, never mind, he only gets 1 attack. I lied. I'm a big fat liar face. Okay. That's fine. Kill him. Good. Alright, Will is in a bit of a pickle. So I do need to keep an eye out for him. Let's try to finish this one off. Perfect. Then I'm going to try to reanimate some corpses. I need to give Will some healing potions. I always forget that I need to make sure that I give everybody healing potions. This sucks! Invisibility is the rudest spell anyone could cast.
Time for some bloody work.
Come on. Why is he not moving?
Light on my feet.
Good. He's moving again. And 1 more for the road. Perfect. We got plenty of corpses to reanimate. And that's the goal. I don't love that that guy went invisible because I don't know where he is anymore. He could have run away. He could still be standing where he was. I just don't know. Such a waste, but whatever. All of that is fine. Here's the big guy. Interesting. I thought he was going to try to come over and fight me. So I'm genuinely surprised that he chose to go after someone else. Let's go ahead and reanimate a corpse. And we will be done. Then let's get you. Why does it provoke an attack of opportunity? That tells me he is still here. Ugh. I wish that I could just attack the air. Karlak is fine. It was Will. Let's get him. Perfect. And now, just for the heck of it, let's just shoot this fireball where he used to be. Okay. It did. In my head, that was a really smart idea. It just turned out that it wasn't a very smart idea. Woo. Alright, Will. go ahead and finish this one off. Good. Oh, not good. It's driving me crazy. These guys. Okay, he has revealed himself. And I can't get over to him. I probably should have stayed up top, but that's okay. I got a chance to punch other dudes, including a zombie. You don't often get to punch zombies. Wow, I hate missing. Alright, kill this guy off first. Thank you. Then get in here. Perfect. Oh, yeah. I remember who you are. Good. And apparently he gets 2 hits. Nice. Okay, yeah, reaction, please. And let's raise some corpses. Oh. Apparently, you can't just raise any old corpse. It has to be a monstrosity. Because I thought that guy, I thought Lurgan was just a regular old dude. Alright, so I don't know how to make him make more spore dudes.
Let's end this.
Indeed. Okay. Let's sacred flame his butt. Okay. We tried. It was fine. Level 3 on Sammy. If I can find him. There you are. Why do you need to reach it for a healing word? Alright. That's fine. It's fine. I can short rest or go back to camp or something.
Let my enemies fall.
Interesting. Okay, that's fine. Hit them from up here if that's what you need to do. Nice. I like that. I like that a lot.
No time for mercy.
Yeah, get in there and punch him in the face again. Let's do it again. And another one. Perfect. All right. We're gonna see what happens.
Come. We must speak.
I know. We are gonna grab that because I need it for a quest. We'll grab that. We're gonna send this to Karlach, but she's likely not gonna use it, despite the fact that it now has some actual properties to it. Let's short rest. I'm fine with him collecting some hit points too. He's not gonna like what happens next, but we're gonna do it nonetheless.
The Dwarf are dead. Here I break ground. From the dark will a mighty circle rise. My song will fill the grotto. Death doer. The grotto may sustain but one sovereign. In the age of
Good call.
there may be no sword.
And a posture check at that.
Eliminate the others.
I'm going to go with the first option. Eventually, this is going to turn into a fight because I am not choosing Glut over Spa. Spa appears to respect agency, and that's the reason why non-spores are allowed to live with Spa. Whereas Glut is like, no, you do what I say, and I don't usually like those kinds of leaders. So, you turn on Spa, who gave you shelter.
A fate it has earned. My circle long suffered while the Dwergar flourished. I sang to Spawn for help, yet it cowered in the grotto and let my people be slaughtered. Choose, smooth mind. Help me grow a mighty circle and reap the reward, or protect the precious poltron as it waits for the circle of Glut to devour it whole.
This is going to be a pretty tough fight. That's what I'm sitting here worrying about, because he's going to get a chance to raise corpses that I was not able to raise. Plus, I've already given him a corpse, so he's not going in alone. And the I'll have no part of this, I'm sitting here like, no, screw you, dude. You want, I'm going to do it. If you are so eager for blood, Glut, then let me give it to you. Hacha!
You shall never again know home.
All right. He has significantly more health than when he was running around with me. That's okay. He's already got some damage, which means this is 2d12 and not 2d8. But if he saves, then it doesn't matter, so whatever. Let's hit him with a stunning strike. Excellent. I'm not going to worry about his zombie. I'm going to let my allies deal with that guy. Dope. You really don't. We're doing pretty well. Let's hit... Yeah. Let's hit him. And... that cheeky little shove. She's not strength-based, so, you know, it's less than... It's 45% chance of succeeding, but if it succeeds... maybe I can push him off the ledge and he'll take some fall damage. Nope. That's okay. You did your best. And that's all I asked from you. And then... oh my god! And then he killed Shadowheart? I hate this so much. Admittedly, I gave him the idea. I was like, I'm gonna push you. And he was like, that's a good idea. I'm gonna push you. But I hate that they seem to get a 100% success rate with instant kill attacks. Like, ooh, if you're ever standing next to a ledge, that's when every push works. I know. And I can't abide that.
Defender of the people.
Stand over here. Yep. Everybody. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have this talk over here. There. Now let's chit-chat.
Here, death, there may be no
I'm gonna blah 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 through a lot of this.
Or protect the precious.
Okay. This is a better position to deal with this. Sometimes you just want to be smart. If I was able to crit, or not even crit, if I was able to hit 2d12 and get the 24, then this guy's dead, and Glut is alone. I'm gonna try it. Or I could miss completely and waste a turn. Stunning strike. Good, he is stunned. Let's get him again. Perfect. Alright, let's see what this dude does. Did he pick something up? That was peculiar. Alright, we are gonna move up here. Wild magic. I'm thinking I'm gonna hit a long rest, probably after all of this battling is finished. And I've explored a little bit of this area. Don't move to. Punch to. And I guess that was it? No, there we go. Perfect. That was what I wanted. Now we'll never have to worry about whatever he picked up.
Need to act fast.
Not really. He's stunned. We're doing pretty well. Everybody's fine on health. Except for him. Try it again, Will. Toll the Dead. It's your strongest attack if it hits. I like it when it hits.
Survival is all that matters.
The stun has worn off. We are past halfway. What the hell? Let's do it. I've got the key to spare. I'm gonna try. He saved. He saved. That's fine. That's not fine. I don't like missing. Always makes me angry. Good. This is probably the end of it.
So much for Circle Glut.
Yeah, sorry, my dude. I'm glad he was there to help me with that fight. What do we have here? Poison Spore, Potion of Healing, and then that flesh. Oh, I'm tempted. I am so tempted to actually take it. I think I will. It's proof. It's proof that I took out Glut. Take our single gold piece. And now I'm going to try to find that book that I see on the ground. There it is. Send the arrows to Asterion. That's right, we picked up everything from him, and I've already forgotten what he had. Hopefully it was important. Oh, he had the antidote. I remember now. There was a whole reason I wanted to deal with his corpse. Dang it! I wasn't paying attention. I can deal with it later. If I have to. Okay, and what we have not seen, although we literally just discovered a waypoint for it, is this area. Take it. Okay, so there...
Water's this dark.
I don't know, my dude. It's very dark. Alright, so they are executing their prisoners, which is always a bad thing. I can read that later if I need to. Now I thought... Ah, there it is. Okay. I can take that boat.
Shit. You can put distance between you and yesterday, but you'll never leave it fully behind.
What happened? I was just looting a body.
Hard to argue with them. Floric spoke true. I'm a Grand Duke's son.
Did I accidentally talk to him?
He's not just any Grand Duke. He's Baldur Ravengard, the most influential duke in the city.
Well, that's cool. I'm gonna go with this one. Aren't you worried your father's been abducted?
More than worried, in truth. What makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the drow? Even the houses of Men's Oberanzen would have little use for my father.
I mean, I'm not interested.
No, this is no drow plot. These absolute nutters, these true souls are behind his abduction. His sow chaos in the city. If they were to infect him, he could lead Baldur's Gate to ruin. All the more reason to find him. The Absolute has seized not just my father, but the future of the Sword Coast.
I'm not gonna say that was a secret. I genuinely don't care that he's noble born. I'm in one of the campaigns that I am playing. I decided to be a noble born type character. I was going for something like a Robin Hood style character, and so I've joked about being wealthy regularly. I'm like, it's no secret. Why would I hide that? So I'm sitting here like, maybe a different character would be upset that we didn't get to learn about Will's noble heritage, but unless you're, a character like mine who waves it around everywhere, I don't think most people want to define themselves by their parents, so we're just gonna leave. Grab that potion of healing. I need to divvy those up and start splitting those up. Okay, so that boat will take us to the next area in the Underdark. A lot of things are over there, things that we are looking for, things that we could care less about. I am kind of looking around in here still. In fact, let's go ahead and save, just in case. Because I would love it if I found a shortcut to get back over here, because I have not found any waypoints, anything to teleport to in this region. I would have to go all the way back here and wander around. And what? Who are you? Brim? Who's Brim? What's he doing out in the middle of nowhere? I'm so confused. I mean, it looks like there's more map over here. I don't know. I want to do like an oops all what are they called? Mods save file, because I'm sure there are save files that get rid of all of the fog of war and reveal the complete map. I haven't looked it up. I'm just assuming that that's the case because I'm curious as to what I'm missing. Like, what is around here that I'm not seeing? There's another one of those books. I've been trying to collect as many of them as I could. Where are these diaries? Bedroll. There's the spattered diary. Property of Wolbrin. That was fantastic, Sammy. I'm glad you jumped all around this room just to open that burlap sack. I don't know if I have been doing a good job of collecting these fairy tales about the gods. Eventually I'll have to go through my collection of books and see if I have accidentally picked up everything that is necessary. Alright, let's check the low route first, because what if I accidentally found a pathway to the back door of that wizard's tower?
That might be worth a look.
A gold necklace? How do I pick it up? Clearly I gotta be up here, maybe? Can I jump to it? Yes! Will everybody follow me? Yes. Is it a good idea for them to follow me? No. And I think Will is the only one who has trouble jumping. So as long as I can jump back before he has a chance, then we're fine.
What's that?
A distraction. Alright, time for a free hydrate. And it's already selected. I don't have to run around like a weirdo. Acid arrows to Asterion, potion of invisibility to me. Eventually, one of these days, off stream, I will do some inventory management. Because I think it would be a good idea, where I have multiples of any potion, to divvy that up amongst the party. Because what if, what if I need someone else to take a potion? But then there are other potions where I think maybe I should hold on to all of them. Because what if I need to share with an NPC? And I only have one. But then I don't use potions that often, so I could give them my one.
Empty.
Dang it. Alright, we did not find a back door.
Nothing but rocks.
The wall is riddled with holes. A suffocating stench of long rotten meat wafts out.
Let's survival check this thing, baby. Oh, it won't let me see what my survival... There it is. So +2 from wisdom, +1 from forbidden knowledge, and +3 for survival. So I'm getting a +6 on this. That's pretty dope. And then let's just go ahead and get some guidance. Doesn't matter who, because they're both doing 1d4. I think that's enough. It was enough.
You recognize the odor. The foul scent of carrion crawlers. Centipede-like aberrations that feast on the dead. At one time, these caverns must have been their banquet hall. The creatures are either long gone or waiting patiently in the darkness.
Those sound effects. When have I strayed from a bad idea? Let's reach inside. I've got gloves on.
The passage narrows and bends, becoming impassable before you're even elbow deep.
That's fine. You don't have to go all the way in. Alright, well, nothing jumped out to fight me. And I did not find the shortcut to the tower that I was hoping to find. So let's just finish exploring this portion of the map just to get it fully lit up. Take it all I'll take some. Oh. Now that's an interesting thing. So once per short rest, you can use this wand to fire off a fireball. That might be worth sending over to Gale. It's not a magical item, so we can't eat it. If he's still eating magical items. It's been a while since he's asked for it. And the last time he was complaining about not getting the same kick that he's used to getting. Alright, a finesse-based short sword, but I think that I have to use a rapier in order to get any bonuses to Will's magic. So I'm going to send it to him, but I don't think he's allowed to equip it. Let's see if that is the truth. So looking at this, it is a rapier. If we go here, not proficient, so never mind. He can get rid of it at some point.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Okay, looking at this big map, I don't see anything that looks like I would need to maneuver. So I think what I'm going to do is go up, to the left, to the right, and then back to the Mushroom City. I don't think I want to teleport there. I think I would like to talk to the wife first, and then make my way back to Spa? Is that his name? Interesting. Okay. I'll take that. I'll take that. And I'll let Asterion take that. Fair? Fair. I like it. I thought all of it was very fair. Yeah. At worst, I can send all of those over to... what's her name? Karlach. I will remember everyone's names eventually. Okay. Got some scrolls. There they are. Pick up that one as well. And why not? I was panicked that, like a scene was starting, that someone was going to yell at me for taking all of that. Okay. Hi, everybody. I've saved the day. I have rescued everyone and everything. Alright, well, I think I went in the wrong direction for what I wanted to do. That scared me. I'm just glad I didn't react to it. But it did kind of freak me out. Alright, Dareth.
Look at that. Got my useless old man back. I suppose that's your doing. His hands are empty as a whole. We'll have to send him back out soon enough.
I don't need to know what she's doing down here. I'm gonna say it's a miracle he survived, like, because it is. The miracle of save scumming is the reason he survived.
Please, Balin's got a job to do. We can leave when he's done it.
Okay, well now you have made me curious. Tell me why you're really down here.
Collecting noble stock.
Ah, curses.
We've a shop in Baldur's Gate. The locals go mad for it.
What makes it so valuable?
Nearly nothing it can't cure. Blindness, poison, hair loss.
What about that gnome Thula? Could it cure her? I don't think I need to care about that. Well, let's ask.
Might do, but why bother? Thing sells in town for enough to make your eyes bulge.
Let's leave. And we got some gloves of uninhibited Kushigo. Kushigo's might. The wearer deals an additional 1d4 damage with throw attacks and attacks made with improvised weapons. That might be better than getting these lightning charges, because I don't know what to do with the lightning charges. This is... I mean, obviously I'm going to accept it, but I'm going to have to think about switching out that equipment. Ha-ha! Oh, he's dead. Okay. Do I have the potion? Give her the antidote. I have no reason to try to hold on to it. And I found one, so I might as well.
Ah, gods. Whatever that is, I needed it.
Cool.
Why are you helping me?
It's what I do. How could I pass by? You were in pain. Versus, does there have to be a reason? Should I be cagey like that other lady? No, I think I'm going to be honest. I'm a hero.
No arguments there. Felt like a hook horror was sorting through my guts. But that cure did the trick. Quick, sharp too. I thank you for your help, but I gotta get moving. Oh, it hurts.
Interesting.
I don't have time for this. My kin need me.
Take it easy and tell me what I can do.
Seems you're the helping kind. All right. I need you to rescue my kin. Not charity, mind. We can pay. We're Iron Hand Clan. Best artificers in Baldur's Gate. We were on an expedition down here when the Dwargar snatched us up. I got away, but not the others. The Greys have them digging out some old ruin across the lake.
I'm not a big, like, reward type dude, so I'm not all that worried about what they are and are not able to pay. So, looking at this, okay, what was this expedition your clan was on?
Just mining for materials. Nothing unusual.
The briefest hesitation. She's lying.
Yeah.
But our work pays well. Help my clan and we'll make it worth your while. I swear.
It's a flat D20 plus 1D4. Let's try for it. And I've got 4 inspiration when this fails. And I need to use that inspiration. There it is.
Fine. It's complicated, but my clan has trouble back in the city. A blood feud. We were searching for something to turn the tide. That's all I can say. But it's worth a lot to us. Understand?
Sure. I'm not in it for the rewards. So I'm just going to say, all right, I'll free your people if I can. I really was hoping that it would take me back to the option that was like, why are they making you dig? I'll free your people if I can.
Thank you. Only wish I could go with you. But here. I nabbed these boots from the Greys when I ran. I'll feel better knowing you're using them to kick some Dwargar ass.
Let's do it.
Escape and wait here, I suppose. Not much choice, eh?
Nope. You are stuck. Okay. Boots of Speed. Let's take a look at these guys. Click heals. I don't know what click heals does. It looks like the symbol for dash. So maybe it's a free dash action? I have no idea. Let's give it to Shadowheart.
My faith will guide me.
Oh, she's already got magical boots on. Okay, what about Will?
A hero at heart.
Will is not wearing any fancy boots, so let's give him click heels and see what that does at some point. I also want to find some magical underwear. I've never found any of that. Oh crap, wrong person.
You with a harrowing elegy, cheerless.
That's okay. Nope, leave. Haha. There we go. Correct person.
With a harrowing elegy, cheerless as the new moon.
Let's start with the Dwagar are slain.
The music shifts, still melancholic, but now streaked with hope.
A new harmony. Serenity. I name you Peace Bringer.
Aww, I've got a title.
Soars waft through the air. Your heart swells with bliss with your every breath.
Freely you have given to us. Freely you may take.
I'm probably not going to take everything.
Go and claim your reward.
But I do obviously want to see what kind of rewards.
I have another boon to ask of you.
Okay.
You have cut out the Dwagar blight, but not its source.
In your mind's eye, Spore shows you a drow, striding among Myconid dead.
I don't know if I was supposed to see their face.
He hunted us. Hunt him in turn. Bring me his head, and I will know my circle is safe.
More busy work. That's royalty for you. Everyone's their servant.
Alright, consider it done. I'm likely gonna have to kill this dude anyway, so what the hell? Why not bring you his head?
The drow lurks in the ruins beyond the lake. Bring him death and return.
I mean, on top of that, someone else was like, go kill those dudes across the lake. So it's not like this is the first time I am hearing that the dudes across the lake have a target on their heads. Let's see. I think I want to tell him that I killed Glut because Glut was scheming to slaughter your circle.
You are one with Spore. Your throat tightens, then relaxes.
I mean, Karlach liked it.
Your mind untroubled.
The songs we sing now carry your spirit. I first named you Peace Bringer. I now name you Kin Spirit.
Neat. I already got a promotion I like it. Okay, so here is the treasure. Oh. Perhaps I can go straight to the Dwagar. Because I thought I needed to go this way. I'm confused. I'm going to open my journal to see what this says. Okay, so that is just the reward. That is just to complete that last quest. But remember, he did say before I open that reward, will I assist with something else? And that gives me the opportunity to head... Well, I've got 2 things I want to do before heading across the lake. Thing number 1, I want to find the blacksmith's forge. I don't remember which building that was in. But it was one of these buildings. I think it was this one, but if it's not, that's fine. We'll just go to another one. Good call. Good call on the hydrate. I'll do it. And of course on the posture check. Sit up, get my bearings, get feeling good. Consider going and getting some peanuts. I'm gonna grab a peanut while I think. Oh, I see it. Never mind. I see the marker on my mini-map. Look at the top right. Wow. Okay. Let's sit up straight. Those were some good moves from Karlach. I don't know if you guys saw that. That was dope. Woo! Oh, level. No worries, Blazin'. It's surprisingly cool in my area. Because my phone was like, it's gonna get real hot, my dude. Get ready. And it hasn't gotten real hot. My dude, get ready. Okay, there it is. Let us see if we can forge a weapon. So first, a fire with a Susar thingy? I think it's towards the bottom. There.
The bark is in place. Now for a great sword, dagger, or sickle.
What do I do? What do I do? What if I tried a scimitar? Or do I need... I'm gonna try a scimitar. I'm gonna see what happens. No.
What's the story?
I don't know what I'm doing, just so you guys know, in case you're sitting here wondering, what is he doing? I don't know either! Okay. Let's show in the journal. Okay, it did not update on that. Yeah. Let's try the rapier. Nope, doesn't like that either. Short sword? Okay, no. Short sword. That's interesting. You are selling me on Path of Exile. Because I like a mysterious story. Alright, what am I doing wrong? Bellows? Nope, can't move to. I'm gonna have to get it downloaded one of these days. Looking at everything, I don't see anything that appears like it would be good. So let's try sorting by type. That should get all of my weapons up to the top. It did, and it doesn't look like I have anything that would work. I love that salami can be weapon. Interesting. Blazin says they still like D4, Diablo 4, and we'll always go back to it, but Path of Exile has taken Diablo 4's spot. Still holding out on 2 before I have a final opinion on that. I'm gonna have to check it out, and we'll have to see. What I'm trying to decide is if I should make it into a stream game, or if I should just play it on my own and get a feel for it, and then come back to it. Alright, so we combined the bark, and it said time for a great sword, short sword, or dagger, I think. And the only people who might have those would be in camp. So I'd have to go and grab a Starion, and I don't love that. Let me see if I can find a pistachio. Those always help my brain. What could they possibly want? So right now I'm just kind of grabbing everything just to see if there's... Oh, there's a short sword. I found one. Kind of. Is there a long sword? Or a great sword? I also wish it was a little bit easier. There they are. I was like, to see these books when they're on the ground. Okay, there's the dagger. What I'm really thinking about is a great sword. But I think I'll do it with a short sword. Who can and who would use it? No, I'll do it with a dagger. I think it's wisest to try the dagger, because then Astarion is the most likely to use it. Did it work?
Furnace awaits an offering. A candy-sweet scent wafts forth. The Sousa bark infuses the weapon from within the flames. The flames sputter away. The dagger is yours for the taking.
It looks cool. It looks very cool. No.
Time to get this thing.
Dang it. All I wanted was the freaking dagger. Did I get it? There it is. The Susa dagger. Looks like it's just offering a +1. Yeah, so let's go ahead and send that to Asterion. Back at camp, he's like, what is this? But we did it. Now, I'm going to travel back to the Underdark. And I've got to think about, I've got an hour left in the stream. We can either go on with the story, which I'm not wanting to do, or we can go after that that mushroom that the Mind Flayer told me to get. I'm thinking the same. That's why I teleported here. It is. I've got almond skin in the back of my throat. It's a bit of a hike, but there shouldn't be anyone trying to fight me. I don't know why I'm sparkly. I got mixed nuts, and so the last nut that I had was an almond. And that was what got me. Oh! What do we have here? This guy had a lot of stuff on him. So we're taking the memory shard. We're taking the potion of healing. I don't know what this is, but we're taking it. Okay, so Blazin, I had to have this conversation with my family. I'm okay with nuts on their own. And almost all of them. I don't love nuts. I love cashews. I love pistachios. And then everything else is tolerable. But I almost universally hate nuts added to a dish. I can deal with peanuts on like some pad thai or, you know, a pho. But like a walnut in a chicken salad, it ruins the meal. It all just tastes like walnut after that. Now, what are you? A lightning blast? Interesting. I'm gonna grab it, but I don't know who's gonna get it. Walnuts show up on foods all the time, and I hate it. Because, like, I don't like well, it's not that I don't like walnuts. I tolerate walnuts on their own, but then with foods, like mixed in as an ingredient, they're all I can taste, and I just don't like it. But you're insane, I'm just going to say, for saying peanut butter is gross. Peanut butter is one of my favorite things. When I have like Belgian waffles, instead of smearing them with butter, I smear them with peanut butter and then put syrup on top of it, and it's so good. Highly recommended. Okay, as a reminder, in this area, I got into a fight. It nearly killed me. There are still some dudes who are frozen, and I'm not going to unfreeze them. Also, there are traps that way. And so I've been going the back way. There might be a fight ahead in case that guy respawns. Like if he's got family or something. But it's not looking like it. So let's go ahead and quick save. The Boulette is dead. And there was an earthquake over here, but I'm pretty sure that was just the Boulette. you know, moving around underground. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'll be right back. I can hear my air conditioner. Like, I'm glad that it kicked on. I'm glad that it's giving me, like, a little bit of stuff. Oh my gosh. Blazin, I just read your other crazy thing. Honey is my favorite sweetener. So if I am, like, if someone gives me a black coffee, I will either drink it like that, or I'm going to put honey in it. And peanut butter and honey was like my favorite childhood sandwich. Oh my gosh, that was what I would eat when I went to school. Ooh. Honey's my favorite. I feel sad. And now I'm so flustered. Yeah, I mean, I don't want sugar in it, and really the only reason I put honey in it is because I just like the little bit of sweetener added to it. But my fancy coffee of choice is the mocha. I like a nice chocolatey beverage with some cream. Is when I'm, you know, having a black coffee either at home or at work. I'm not going to put any cream or sugar. If I'm at like a restaurant, I might put some French vanilla creamer in there. That lightens the flavor a bit. But in terms of sweeteners, honey is it for me. I think it's the best. And Blazin, I think you're a crazy person for not loving the food that I love. You know, people are like, we all have different tastes, but yours is wrong. That's what I am doing right now. Okay, so these traps, I don't know what to do about. That is the problem. So we're just gonna go ahead and dash. Yeah, I know. It cannot see me, but this one might. So I might take like a step here. That's fine and fair. But if you're willing to be adventurous, may I recommend next time you're having Belgian waffles, smear some peanut butter instead of butter. I would say don't do both. That's a little too rich for my taste. But then syrup, you know, regular ass syrup, maple, butter syrup, whatever flavor syrup tickles your uvula, that's the one that you use. And then try coffee with like a teaspoon of honey or tea. I know that you guys on the other side of the puddle, you like your teas, and those are also good with honey. Like famously so.
Pride of the gate.
Haste. Ooh. Click the heels of your boots to gain speed and freedom of movement, and it only works for one turn. But I don't see it saying that it's once per short rest, so let's try it. So it essentially turns dash into a bonus action, but gets him where I need him to be, and that is good. Will, don't listen to Blazin. You're staying here with me. Don't you dare click your heels 3 times. Now, it would be cool if I could blast this thing, but it's sturdy, which usually means I can't damage it. Let's dash. As far as you can, Karlak. Thank you.
My faith protects me.
I'm glad to hear it. Because I need your faith to protect you as we dive into this tower.
This way.
This should be a safe spot where she lands. But we'll find out once they start shooting at us. Alright, they didn't take a shot. That's good. Let's head back up. I don't remember which of the Discworld books it was, but there's one that begins, "There is an old curse. May you live in interesting times." And I am bitter at the fact that I know that curse, because I feel like someone cursed me with interesting times. Oh, man. Okay. Can't remember if I dashed. Probably don't need to, because we're just going to use it to get here. Because it gets a whole lot harder. Well, not a whole lot, but it gets more tricky from this point on. Click those heals for me.
Heading out.
Which is very funny because Will in particular doesn't really need to dash as a bonus action. Maybe sometimes in combat, but he's got such terrific range with his spells that usually I just have him walk somewhere and start blasting everyone. Thought that might have been a ladder. I'm less worried about these guys getting up to where Sammy is because we're kind of going to have to do the next part one at a time anyway.
No time to dally.
But I am going to have her dash. Just so we can get as far as possible.
Must keep going.
Perfect. Okay. They can't see me, so they can't hit me. So let's get back to Sammy. Get ready to jump. And then I might have to use a key point. Not enough movement. No, I can do this with just a dash action. I hope. Oh boy, do I hope, Sammy. Okay. When I hit triangle, I think this will turn its attention to me.
Sharp as ever.
It did not. Okay. Alright. Similar.
2 steps at a time.
But I want all of you guys to kind of position yourself.
Gimme.
Gimme, indeed.
There is work to do.
And you...
Got to keep moving.
There. Perfect. Okay. Jump as far as you can. Good. And now... Dash. Get move. Oh no. Sammy is targeted. Oh crap. She's gonna be targeted as well. And she might get hit. I underestimated the ability of her dash. Curses. Okay. And there's nothing she can do. We are just gonna have to take it. We're just gonna have to take it. We'll get Sammy up here. And just make sure he's out of the way. Because this is where we're going. I don't know what I'm gonna do when we get to these booby traps. I might send Sammy alone.
The people.
Ooh. Come on, dude. Don't move to jump. There we go. Now. Cannot click our heels, so we're gonna dash.
Ever onward.
We've got 2 people out in the open. That's okay. That's okay. I'm not worried about it yet.
Come on, let's go.
We're working on that, my dude. She's got a terrific jump. So now let's dash. She won't be in danger, so I'll let her go ahead and go as far. Maybe the tower will focus on her. I don't think it will. I think it's going to aim for these 2 easy targets. Yep. Wasn't. Never mind. It was much worse than I thought it was. I was about to say, it's not that bad. It was bad. We're going to make that our staging ground for this
Let's get on with it.
Invasion of this sorcerer's personal space.
Let's try this way.
There is no way they can still see her. But I guess they can. No? I don't think they can. I think path is interrupted. I think... Yeah, I think they're going to hit the environment if they try to shoot at her. So I'm not going to worry about it. I am going to give myself a quick little level 1 healing word.
Never a dull moment.
Now, does Sammy want to begin the infiltration? What will happen? Let's grab Will first. Get him clicking those heels for a free dash. And get him over there. I'm good with all of that.
Can't give up now.
And now, I think it is time to go for it and see what happens.
Gods are watching me.
I'm hoping someone will, you know, speak to me and be like, "What are you doing in here?" And I'll be like, "Trying to survive. Quit shooting at me." So I can get inside and I can either ascend or descend, but that doesn't help me with my turn off the contraptions issue. So I am kind of looking around to see if there is anything that will offer like a lever. But I could always go up. I imagine going down is the way I want to go. But let's just find out. Let's see what happens. Okay. Okay. The environment could not get to me. It will be able to get to me from here. I could try opening the door, stepping outside. That might be like a good little halfway. So we'll dash just to get out of harm's reach.
That chest, I can feel its magic.
Chest of the mundane. Oh, it's tempting. Boy, it's tempting. But we're not going to go for it now.
Defender of the people.
Amen. Instead, he's going to click his heels. We're going to move up to here and hope
Checking things out.
that this is a safe spot. Because I'm looking at that door. I can't get there yet. I could dash and probably get there. This is a bad idea, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it anyway. Go for an actual dash. Open the door. And then step outside just like Sammy did. Just enough to stay safe. Alright. I'll grab that. I don't know what broken machinery is, but I'll take it. I'm glad to have it.
I'd love to, thanks.
No, thank you, Karlak. I'm so glad you're here.
There we go.
Is she threatened? I don't think she is. So we'll leave her there. And she's gonna need a dash. I can already tell. We'll need it to get here.
I must keep going.
All right. I've got to figure out a way to turn off these traps because I really want to explore this tower. Doesn't seem like anyone's here, so like it'd be cool to explore a little bit. And there is nowhere safe to stand. There are these heavy oak doors that might be the best route to go. And because of that, I'm just trying to give myself a little bit of light so I can see. It's not going to help with the screen glare, but, you know, it might make me feel better. All right, get over here.
What to do?
You are going to make your way to the heavy doors, but you might get shot going that way. So let's start with just a regular dash.
Here we go.
Indeed. He doesn't have enough. Oh, this is tricky. Do I go in here and hope that it's like a room and they can't shoot me? I used the dash, so it should have given me more dash. But instead, it used up my key point and did not give me dash. Alright, whatever. We'll get punched in the face. Alright, now it's time to just allow ourselves to get punched a couple of times.
What's cooking?
We'll make everybody a tempting target.
Let's ride.
And we'll see which one the tower goes for. Looks like they're gonna go for Sammy. Looks like they're pretty much exclusively gonna go for Sammy. Okay. I'm not gonna end her turn just yet. Because I want to get him inside of here. I gotta use a dash. Because I don't want him blocking the doorway. Like. Okay, now hopefully they can't hit me.
The pride of the gate. One move ahead.
Yep, get on in there.
What's next?
You running as fast as you can to get over here. I don't think you can, but you're gonna try. Oh, you can't. You're gonna get shot. Oh, I hit the wrong button again.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Yes, cancel in turn. Because I want to send a level 3 healing word over to... Apparently I can't. Let's do a level none. We won't do a healing word. We are gonna end our turn. Jump to character in turn. Yeah, end your turn. Ow. Okay, Shadowheart. Get inside of here. And then let's go ahead and do a mass healing word. Everybody's in here. It was for 2 of us. And let's do our last level 1 on yourself. That'll be the end of that. And this time, I think I'm gonna ascend.
Looks like some kind of magical contraption. Now to get it to work.
No! Oh no. I am in trouble. I am in deep trouble. I don't know how to deal with this. There was that mystical chest that obviously we could go to at some point and try to get inside of. There is a mushroom pathway. Clearly that's going to be the way we have to go. So it would not let us ascend. Will not allow us to descend. Dang it. I don't like being trapped in a place that could kill me off. But at least now I know we're going towards that doorway, and then we're going to do a series of jumps. We'll be able to leave turn-based mode once we're done with that. Okay. If you click your heals, I don't think that's going to get you there. Like, I don't even know how we got here. Okay. If there are no safe places, we'll have them maybe go here? Don't act like you're rubbing it in. Okay.
While I'm at it.
All right. All right. We'll see what happens. Okay, Karlak, I need you to jump over here. You're going to be going point on this one. Cannot reach your destination. That's fine. We'll jump when we need to.
I wonder what the next move is.
Your next move is a level 2 Cure Wounds for Sammy. And then you're probably staying in the elevator. At least for one more turn. So stand there. Sammy, You're gonna dash all the way over here. I've got it in my head now what I'm doing. Will is my only problem child. He's the one who's likely gonna get shot.
Sharp as ever.
Alright, I don't want him to get shot. Karlach, you're on your own.
And I'm off.
Because these two can, like, ride the elevator if Karlach is able to save the day. Okay, go ahead and end. And then you... No, not from there. Move here. And now jump for no damage. Go ahead, open the door. I don't see any booby traps. Screw it, she's a tank. She exists to get shot at. Camera is fighting against me. Okay, there is a wall. It doesn't do anything. There's a lot of stuff in this room. There's another door. Alright, well, that's fine. I got to check it out a little bit. Interestingly, there is another elevator down here.
Always sharp.
I really wish... No, nothing. Nothing. It doesn't matter.
Never mind.
I know. It's not... Alright, let's see what happens. Worst that'll happen is I die. Okay, nothing happened. This was like a magical chest. I think everything inside of it is disguised. And so it would be nice if I could pick it up and add it to my wares. I might need someone else to help me with that. Karlach, that's who I'm thinking of. Okay, speaking of, we're going back to Karlach. She's not my smartest person, but she is the one I am sending down here to try to get this figured out.
Let me at it.
In fact, I just had a brilliant idea. Let's split... Oh. They won't let me split. That was my brilliant idea, was to split up the group. There's the mushroom I need. And I still have not found the wizard or sorcerer or whoever it was. Alchemist? I have no idea.
Stay idle. Still nothing. Bloody contraption.
Well, make it do something. I don't know. Shoot it. Shoot it with fire.
No time to rest.
Alright, well...
On my way.
Go ahead and get in there. Maybe if I need to, I can dash back around and start taking the mushroom path. So we'll go to Karlach. Let her open this door. There's a trophy for playing the entire game in this turn-based mode, and that has made me think that I don't need to get a platinum in this game. Okay, so nothing really to do there. I've got a lot of these mushrooms that I need. Well, Need is a relative term.
At least things have stayed interesting.
A lot of these mushrooms that they're calling for this quest. The quest, of course, is to bring the mushrooms back to the Mind Flayer and possibly have the worms excised from my brain. Okay. That is good enough there. I'm gonna position you to be next to try to dash. Good. Alright, back to Karlach, who is in the correct space. Why would I want to attack it? No, dude. Pick it up. Examine it. Don't attack it.
Where to?
I was a little curious if it was going to, not necessarily attack me, but if it was going to explode by walking near it.
What's next, I wonder?
Sammy. That's who's gonna be next. You wonder. Go ahead and move there. I do not have another jump.
Sharp as ever.
Click those heels for me. He won't make it. Oh, that's frustrating. I thought I had positioned him correctly.
Checking things out.
Alright, so he's probably gonna get shot by one of them. Not both of them, but one of them at least. Your next move is to kind of act as a honeypot and stand right there and hope that one of those towers starts taking a shot at us. So frustrating. Okay, back to Karlach. Go ahead and open this door. I was really just stepping out there to see if it would roll any die, see if there was a perception check, maybe.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Next we'll go to Sammy, who's gonna jump. And then go in the direction that Karlach is working.
Where am I needed?
You are needed out here. I'm glad he only took 4 damage.
My faith protects me.
Good. Because lady, you're gonna need it. You're gonna need it. You're about to get shot. Sitting here trying to think of what is the most economic way to travel so that she's not getting shot. But no matter what, she is getting shot. Yep, it sucks. Alright, Karlach. Let's go ahead and head this way, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing. But once we have everybody down here, we can leave turn-based mode and really explore.
What's next, I wonder?
Next is going to be Will, who will jump. Good. Just use the rest of your movement, please.
Whatever comes, I'm ready. This way.
And jump. How are you out of resources? Especially since you're still in range of being shot at. That should be safer. We'll find out together. Saw something on the ground and now I can't see it again. Okay, just a pitchfork. Nothing over here.
Can't slow down.
We'll just move over in this general region.
What am I to do?
Wait for your turn and then jump.
Let's try this way.
Now, back to Sammy, out of turn-based. And let's go exploring this area. Because now I'm seeing a yellow dot that looks like a civilian I could speak with. But I never saw anyone inside of that tower. Okay. Still can't make that work. We'll pick up the spores. That scared me. How do I pick it up? Pick it up, pick it up. Like, I don't want to attack it. I want to move it into my inventory. Alright, maybe it is all the way up here. That's the one. A tongue of madness mushroom is what I'm still looking for. And I thought I saw one, and now I don't remember where. There. I found tongue of madness. Alright, so we got everything we needed. But I still don't know how to use this tower. I still don't know. Like, where do I go? Okay, so that is an invalid target. I lose hit points by making this jump. But it doesn't kill me. But does it kill everybody in my party if they try to make that jump? And then on top of that, there's all of these mushrooms. Where are they leading? Alright. We're splitting off Sammy. He's gonna jump. Yep, it hurts. And the reason I did that was because I want to check out this bottom layer. 3, not enough, not enough. Not a target. 3, 4, 3, 3, 4, 5. We'll go to the 3.
Something over there. I'm way too big.
Thank you. Thank you for discovering a hole. Let's save really quickly. Just in case Sammy accidentally walks into a fight all by himself. Because I'm not seeing stuff. Here's that anti-magic area. I hate being alone like this. I am very nervous about Sammy being away from the rest of the group. On the one hand, he can really look for this treasure. But on the other hand, the only way we're going to get back together is through teleportation. Or by everybody else taking damage. Just a blue cap. Okay, so there wasn't really anything down here. We'll see if this... Well, let's save. And then we'll see if we can lockpick this. Ooh, I don't have anybody around me to help me with this. But if I get an 11 or better, then it is going to pass automatically. Otherwise, a 6, and I have to roll a 6 for my bliss spores. Or a 7, rather. 6, yeah. Okay, let's use our inspiration. No, I'm going to use a thieves tool again. I've got 11 of them, and they do carry weight, so I don't necessarily want to be holding onto them so tightly. Interesting. So we found more of this place. I don't think I'm going to steal their mushrooms. I will steal notes and books and stuff like that. Like, I'll steal that book. Where are we going? A lever. I see a lever. There has never been a bad lever. All levers are good. Oh, boo. Well, in case we needed to somehow get that thing working. Okay. We've got a power generator. What could generate power? I'm going to try some broken machinery. Just to see what it does. I was thinking about just selling that stuff. But it'd be pretty dope if some broken machinery was all it took. Alright, let's shuffle by type, or sort by type, rather. And let's try to remember what broken machinery looked like. I thought it looked almost like a supply pack, just differently shaped. I really should do some inventory management off stream one of these days. Acorn truffle, not broken machinery. I just had a brilliant idea. Oh, they don't offer that idea. Never mind. My brilliant idea was, let's sort alphabetically. I know it starts with a B. But no, they don't want me to sort alphabetically. No, those are broken promises. I want broken machinery. Did someone else pick it up? Is that the reason I'm not finding it? Nevertheless, the point remains, I have found whatever it takes to activate the machinery. I just have not found whatever it is that actually activates the machinery. All right. Well, like I said, we found that. We can come back to it. I think it only turns on and off the elevator. It probably does not actually do the stuff I need it to do. Thank you for the free book. I love this library. Now it appears I need to have the thing. What are you? Oh, just a necklace. Alright, well if anybody needs detect thoughts, I can always give it to them. I'll have to look and see who's got stuff. Sammy's got detect thoughts, and I'm pretty sure he gets that from an item. I don't think he naturally detects anything.
Still nothing.
Yep, still nothing indeed. I could freak out my other characters by saying group all. I doubt they will jump down to me. If anything, I think they are more likely to get really upset. There was a treatise. There it is. For those knowing about susur trees, their magical properties have always been a topic of debate. Not only their ability to create an anti-magic aura, which is complete enough that even those unattuned to the weave can feel its effect, but also, and most interesting to those living in the world above, the ways its roots, bark, and flowers can be harnessed to make magic items. Rumors of such items are rare, but spread in settlements bordering the Underdark. Their existence, however, has never been confirmed by any of our clerics, nor by any other reputable scholars. I hypothesize that these items are no mere legends, and indeed, in this treatise, I will endeavor to explain how I myself created items that have anti-magic properties, and that use the magical absorption of susur tree flowers as a power source. Oh! That may have been the hint I needed. Alright, well. I don't think they brought one inside, otherwise the anti-magic field would have hit me. I know I have 2 in my camp, but why go back to camp when I can just grab one? Grab 2! I'll put the other one back in my camp, and then I'll have 3 of them. Alright, so they can be combined with items to act as a power source. So let's look for that flower. I imagine it is a rare object. So I imagine it's got a shine on it, but maybe it doesn't. So many things that I keep thinking should be alphabetical, but appear not to be at all. Ah, there it is. That is awesome. I am a genius! Yes! Alright, the traps have turned off. Torches have turned on. I'm so pleased. I'm so proud of myself. And there's someone up there. Oh, there's undead up there. So we're going to want to go to camp before we finish this. But we'll grab one of these withered blue, two of these withered blue, three of these withered blue petals. They're probably from the Sessor flowers that I'm carrying with me. But the goal is going to now be to group up with the rest of my team. Let's go ahead and ascend. It's a teleporter! Where's the rest of my team? Hey guys, I made it! And now we should be safe to walk around upstairs and all that other stuff. But what we're going to do is we're going to go back to camp for a long rest. We're going to put away that Sessor flower, and then we'll do all of the goodbyes and all that stuff. Because we're down to the end of the stream. Oh, look at them playing. I love those two. I'm sorry about this anti-magic field. I don't mean to. It's all the way down here somewhere. Where is it? There it is. Excellent. Okay. I am going to take a full long rest using some camp supplies. That always sucks, but that's fine. The food never goes bad. We'll just continue to carry it with us everywhere. If you have enjoyed yourself and you would like to be back tomorrow to continue exploring this tower and to go back and talk to the Mind Flayer, then make sure to hit that follow button and turn your notifications on. If you have been enjoying yourself and you want to be cool like Gaming Mike's channel, you can hit that subscribe button. In fact, right above my head, if you are sitting on a Prime subscription, go ahead and hit the button, and then you can support this channel and my endeavors to do this as a jobby job. If you are watching in the future on YouTube, make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons. You can leave a comment, and I will do my best to respond to that comment. Hopefully I know what you're talking about, but you can help me out by leaving a time signature. And finally, if you want to check out a podcast, I've got one. It's called Potato Chip Pictures. It's a movie franchise review podcast, and we are currently looking at the James Bond franchise. We have released our episode for The Living Daylights, and then as long as nothing comes up next week, we should have an episode out for License to Kill, the 2 Timothy Dalton movies. And then I'm very excited to be getting into the 90s, to get into the Bond that I grew up with. That's what I'm excited for. So thank you guys for jumping in. Thank you to Gaming Mike's channel and to Blazin for being in the chat and hanging out with me. And I will be back tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching. Goodbye. Yeah.